think it's everything everywhere all at once. So yes, there will be some large standouts. Don't forget, Ethereum is a very big ecosystem. Could you think of that as like a Google ecosystem? For sure. Chris Berniski at Placeholder VC wrote an article that Ethereum is Android and Solana is Apple. That's another way of thinking about it. So I think, the protocol layers themselves are big. Who else is going to build social media apps? Who's going to build all of this stuff? There's a lot that's going to happen here. So I also think we'll get adoption by Meta, adoption by Apple, adoption by everybody. So look, basically, this is just digital rails and everybody's going to use it, from the finance system to your social media app. So it's coming everywhere. You just don't realize it yet, but it will. Obviously, we've had it at protocol level. So these massive networks like Ethereum, Solana, all of this stuff. But there will be companies as well who build the applications layer. And we've not seen that. So what we've built is the internet, but we haven't built the applications layer yet.
This is why the
applications layer was Facebook and Google. Yeah. And it's not clear who that's going to be yet.
Yeah.
And we will know, in 2 years' time, you'll have a much better idea than you do today because, we're still in the quiet phase. So no application really gets traction right now. It could be a gaming company.
Yeah.
That's another big bet a lot of people have got on. So who knows? And that's exciting, right? It's fun.
Yeah, it's part of the fun.
I mean, the same's going on in AI right now. You have no idea who's going to win this race. You don't need 50 trillion in to create a 50 trillion market cap because you've got things that are liquid, so they go up more. Right? If something's perfectly liquid, like the T-bill market, 50 billion in doesn't move the market because it's perfectly liquid. So with this, you don't need that much going in to make it 50 trillion. You don't need $50 trillion going in. But, if you put in $1 trillion. So really, if you think about it, I think of it as the crypto economy as a digital network state, borderless. And what you need is foreign direct investment to come in. So one of these trade agreements will be the ETFs. So if you think about it, that's a trade agreement between the traditional world and the new world. And so the money will flow in. So let's say 20 or $30 billion goes into that. That'll move the market cap by $200 million, a 10x multiplier. I don't really know the numbers of the multipliers, but don't forget, if you start putting the financial system on top of these rails, that generates economic activity at blockchain level. So Ethereum earns more fees generate into the system, all of these kind of things. So I don't think it requires all the liquidity in the world. But again, my 50 trillion number is probably 2030. So we've got time to get there as well. That's another also important thing is, listen, if you're not yet using the notes on the platform, they're a superpower. So as you go through, you find things interesting, or you ask the AI a question about something in crypto. Let's say you're researching crypto, make a note. And then every time you come into the Real Vision platform, you can build on your notes and you build on your knowledge, and it's all in one place. So it's a really powerful way. Bookmark videos or write notes about those videos that it saves to your notes section. So it is really, really important. And yes, just to go to what you were talking about, the Academy, that's another superpower for those of you who aren't aware of the Real Vision Plus tier. We have an entire education suite of products, from everything you need to know, from position sizing, risk management, how to research ideas, technical analysis, then courses from the leading technical analysts, courses from me on the business cycle, and now we're just introducing the crypto course as well, of which you saw the first part. I mean, there's no excuse not to get up and level up and understand how you can empower yourself in that journey. If you give yourself that gift of education and then support yourself with AI, the tools that's on the platform, and then the network of people around you, it's a game changer for people.
Hey, crypto enthusiasts, it's Crypto Street, your crypto captain, navigating the waves of the financial sea. Smash that subscribe button, hit the like, and get ready because we're on a countdown. Less than 20 days until the explosion of spot Bitcoin ETFs. We've got a countdown ticking, and in less than 20 days, the window for spot Bitcoin AFEF approval swings wide open. Crypto Rover, our guide in the crypto wilderness, dropped the deets on pending ETF filings, a sneak peek into the future of crypto. It's like waiting for the ultimate blockbuster. 12 out of the 13 ETF applications are fresh submitted in the crypto frenzy of 2023. The latest one, hot off the press on December 5, and remember Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. Well, it's back with a makeover, offering a more traditional investment twist. But hey, the SEC is playing it cool. No new deadline for Grayscale. But most others? The first quarter of 2024, folks, the crypto roller coaster is gearing up. Guess who's stealing the spotlight? Coinbase, the custodian for most of the proposed ETFs. It's like the VIP of the crypto custodian world. And for the grand stage, 8 out of 13 EGAVs are eyeing the Chicago Board of Exchanges, CBOE. It's like the Grammys, but for crypto. Get ready for the curtain to rise on what could be the next bull cycle, ETF approval, and Bitcoin halving in early 2024. Rec Capital, our crypto time traveler, took us on a historical journey. An 8 degrees angled trend line has been a game changer before and after Bitcoin's halving events. We're talking trends that repeat like your favorite song on the radio. Bitcoin is back on the trend line catwalk, strutting around $45,000. The big question, will it get a rejection slap, deja vu to 2016, or break free to new highs? The crystal ball says after the April 2024 halving, we might be witnessing Bitcoin's strut to a new all-time high. 2024, the year of Bitcoin's grand finale. Rec Capital predicts the peak of the bull market, with Bitcoin hitting over $100,000. A perfect storm of halving magic and the ETF extravaganza. It's like New Year's Eve fireworks for the crypto universe. Let's continue our discussion with Raoul Pal.
The entire roster of people was world-class.
Yeah.
From, if you want the right people about regulation, you want to know where brands are going in the future, you want to know, anything in the space, the people who were there, if you want to hear about art, well, Ian Rogers is the right person to lead that conversation.
Yeah.
It's like, we are so privileged to have these people join us. It's amazing. And just for people to be able to drop by, listen, and learn from these conversations. I had the Twitter Spaces last night with Keith Grossman, another amazing guy, Scott Melkert, another amazing guy, great stories about how I fucked up and those kind of parts of it. And it was a great space. So those who haven't listened to the Spaces, go and check that one out as well. Fantastic conversation about, just a freewheeling conversation, really deep diving into this and AI and digital identity and all sorts of stuff. So I think, as you said, Maggie, I'm really lucky. I get these conversations a lot with people. I was in at Coinbase Asset Management's headquarters yesterday or the day before, but today we had somebody from Coinbase on telling you their perspectives. Most people just don't get to know these people. Yeah, I think this next cycle is an everything, everywhere, all at once cycle. So much money went into VC, so many people are building stuff, and this is the digitalization of real world assets. That's the finance industry. We're seeing the announcements almost every day. We're seeing new on-ramps and off-ramps via the ETFs. They're coming. We're seeing, we will see, regulatory changes across the world. That's happening. We're going to see brands and culture. We had conversations on that, more about art and new use cases for NFTs. That's coming. New use cases for DeFi, new ways we're going to do that. That's coming. New layer 2s, layer 1s, changes to things like the Solana ecosystem. That's all coming. So I think we're going to see a kind of full-on crypto cycle when it really gets going. And your head will be spinning a bit with all of the stuff that's happening, because so much has been built over the bear market that things are just coming to market.
Yeah. And Hilton saying, loving the new platform.
That's the best thing about that is, you talked about the community. I am obsessed by that map. So I go to the full RV network page and I just spin like, who the hell is in these countries? And you can see all the members around the world. It's, how come we've got so many members in Kenya? Who'd have thought we'd had that many members in South Africa, Middle East, all of these places. Yeah. It's just, obviously you expect a bunch in Europe and all over the US, but here's the map. But some of these are just, it's amazing who's in this all around the world. I never get bored of this. Look, there's Africa. I love it.
Yeah.
And that's just the zoomed out version. When you zoom in, there's like another 50 of those. It's like crazy.
That wraps up today's crypto news highlights. Stay tuned for more updates, insights, and analysis from the world of cryptocurrencies. Please share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more engaging content.